In World War II, the thunder of battle masked a quieter suffering. The agony of the wounded left waiting for relief. Morphine, the official answer to pain, was a miracle in short supply. Medics carried precious syrettes, but the chaos of war meant many soldiers endured their injuries with nothing but hope. Supply lines broke, stockpiles ran dry, and medics faced impossible choices: who would get relief and who would not. For many, the pain was not just physical. It threatened their will to survive. In the desperate quiet between bombardments, with official medicine failing, medics turned to forgotten wisdom, searching for relief in the world around them. The battlefield became a place not just of destruction, but of desperate improvisation. War pushed technology forward, but medicine lagged behind. The wounds inflicted by new weapons were severe, and infection was a constant threat. Penicillin and morphine were breakthroughs, but both were scarce and hard to deliver to the front. Medical units were often under-equipped, forced to ration supplies and improvise as casualties overwhelmed their resources. The battlefield was no sterile hospital. Mud, filth and bacteria turned minor wounds deadly. Medics knew what should be done, but lacked the tools to do it. With official supplies gone, they looked to the earth beneath their feet for answers. Survival demanded creativity and a return to older remedies. As supplies dwindled, soldiers and medics revived ancestral knowledge, remedies passed down through families and cultures. Men from rural backgrounds remembered plants and practices from home. A Scottish soldier recalled willow bark, an American thought of tree bark teas. This folk medicine was shared in whispers, practiced in secret, and became a parallel system of care. Army regulations forbade unapproved treatments, but necessity overruled rules. These improvised remedies weren't a rejection of science. They were a response to its absence. The battlefield forced medics to become field naturalists, using whatever nature provided to ease suffering. At the heart of this improvised pharmacy was the willow tree, long known for its pain-relieving bark. Willow bark contains salicin, a natural precursor to aspirin, and was abundant in the war-torn landscapes of Europe. Soldiers learned to identify and harvest willow, stripping the inner bark to chew or brew into a bitter tea. The relief was not as immediate as morphine, but it dulled pain and reduced fever and inflammation. For many, this was enough to stave off shock and keep hope alive. The willow became a silent ally, offering its ancient chemistry when modern medicine failed. In the absence of morphine, nature's remedy provided a lifeline. Willow bark was just the beginning. Soldiers added clove oil, found in rations or scavenged from kitchens, for its numbing and antiseptic properties. Clove's eugenol provided local anesthesia and helped fight infection, crucial in filthy conditions. Alcohol, often available as spirits, became the solvent and preservative, extracting active compounds and making the remedy portable. The result, a potent tincture of willow, clove and alcohol, analgesic, antiseptic and shelf-stable. This field-made medicine didn't require fire or special tools and could be prepared in advance. It was a remarkable example of improvisation, blending old knowledge with battlefield necessity. Making the remedy was simple, but vital. Medics collected willow bark and cloves, steeped them in strong spirits, and let the mixture infuse. The resulting tincture was bitter, but for a soldier in pain, taste didn't matter. Relief did. A few swigs dulled agony, a cloth soaked in the tincture cleaned wounds and numbed pain. The remedy worked both internally and externally, offering versatile relief. Administering it was an act of care, providing comfort and hope when little else was available. In the chaos of war, this improvised medicine became a symbol of compassion and ingenuity. The field apothecary's craft was a lifeline forged from necessity. The willow bark remedy had advantages over morphine. It didn't depress breathing, a critical safety factor for wounded soldiers. Salicylic acid dulled pain and reduced inflammation without clouding the mind, allowing soldiers to stay alert and responsive. Morphine could render a man helpless. Willow bark let him move, follow orders, or seek cover. Its anti-inflammatory effects treated not just pain, but the swelling that threatened recovery. The remedy was safer, holistic, and accessible, addressing both symptoms and causes. In many ways, it was a more practical battlefield solution than the opiates it replaced. Ancient wisdom proved its worth in the most modern of wars. The story of the battlefield painkiller is a lesson in resilience and preparedness. Modern systems are fragile. When they fail, knowledge of natural remedies can mean survival. The soldiers who survived knew their environment. Plant literacy was as vital as any weapon. Improvisation and understanding the why behind remedies allowed medics to adapt and overcome. Nature has always been humanity's pharmacy. Many modern drugs have ancient roots. Studying traditional medicine isn't anti-science. It's about broadening our options and building resilience. The lessons of the past are a backup system for the uncertainties of the future. The willow bark painkiller is a testament to human ingenuity under fire. When technology failed, it was knowledge, memory, and compassion that saved lives. Soldiers brewed survival from the land, applying ancient science to modern wounds. The remedy wasn't perfect, but it was born of necessity and care, a refusal to let comrades suffer. These quiet acts of adaptation remind us that true preparedness is mental flexibility, not just equipment. In the end, the willow tree's lesson is one of resilience, resourcefulness, and the enduring power of human ingenuity. If you enjoyed this journey through history's remedies, don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an episode.